Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and if you know me, you know that I love me some Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. It's a game that I've sunk an obscene amount of hours into. The modding community in that game is ridiculous. So back in the year 2018, when they announced the Elder Scrolls VI and we got a teaser trailer, you know, I kept my expectations a little bit tempered and I didn't want to get too excited because at the end of the day, all we saw was a teaser trailer. But I remember going back to E3 of 2018, yeah, a lot of people knew that this game was probably a year or two away, but guess what? It's been 3 years and we have still yet to see gameplay of the title, and now Todd Howard has spoken to the Telegraph and talked a little bit about the Elder Scrolls VI, and it kind of illustrates why I hate a lot of the things that gaming media does to hype up games, and not necessarily gaming media, rather it's mainly just this use of teaser trailers and CG trailers, and it's across the board that it's something that's really been annoying me. But let's see what Todd Howard has said, noting the new Starfield technology creation engine 2 is sort of built for both games, as in Starfield and Elder Scrolls VI. It's like a new tech base. The vast majority of our development work is on Starfield right now, but everybody works on everything, so the projects kind of intertwine. It's good to think of the Elder Scrolls VI, as still being in a design phase, but we're checking the tech. Is this going to handle things we want to do in that game? Every game will have some new suites of technology, so Elder Scrolls VI will have some additions on the creation engine 2 that game is going to require. Now, it's abundantly clear that I don't think Elder Scrolls VI is going to be out for a very, very long time. At the very least, it's going to be 2 years away. So earliest we're talking about playing this game is 2023. It is not going to be any earlier than that, given that Starfield has already got a release date of like November 22nd of 2022 or something like that, late 2022. It's this kind of stuff that kind of annoys me in gaming, and it's really been accentuated recently with some of the stuff that Sony has done, and even some things out of the Microsoft press conference. But let's get one thing out of the way. Elder Scrolls VI and Starfield were both announced at E3 of 2018. That is 3 years ago. Since then, yes, we got a brand new Starfield trailer. Yes, it was apparently in-game engine, but that trailer told us pretty much, you know, it didn't tell us what the game was actually going to be and what the gameplay was going to be like. I know that there's some leaks and things like that, but how am I supposed to get excited for a game that you announced 3 years ago, and 3 years later the follow-up trailer is something that doesn't really even give me a deep dive into the gameplay? That is a primary reason why I was not as high on the Microsoft conference as a lot of other people. I thought it was good. I thought it was one of the best E3 conferences in a very, very long time, to be perfectly honest. Blows away some of the Sony conferences in past years, but began and ended the conference with the Starfield trailer. No gameplay, essentially, and then the Redfall trailer, which Redfall is a brand new IP with nothing even surrounding it. At least you can, like, try to make the argument, oh, Bethesda's the king of open world games, quote-unquote, and Starfield's their next big game, and that's just gonna get people excited no matter whatever they show. But Redfall was a brand new game that, you know, Arcane's kind of a known studio, but this is them doing a open world game, and it's not something that I think a lot of people got super excited about. So I thought you just started and ended that conference with you know, things that were, I don't want to say duds, but things that didn't get people excited. And then you got Redfall announcing a release window of summer of 2022. I'm sorry, release window with CG trailers. I don't know what to think about that one, because God of War was announced in, you know, the PlayStation launch event, I believe it was. Oh, we'll give you a logo and it'll be 2020, it'll be coming out in 2021, and me and a lot of other people online said, yo, BS, this game is not going to be 2021, it's going to be 2022. So what are you even doing, bro? Why are you even revealing, like, CG trailers with release windows or even release dates, and you know, a lot of the times these dates don't even hit, and what's the point of it at the end of the day? Like, I want to see real gameplay, unless the one time I can let it slide is if it's like a brand new, like a remake or a new entry in a long-running franchise, because if it's a CG trailer for a new IP, that doesn't really tell me a lot about the game. Like, what was that one game? Babylon's Fall by Square Enix. I saw the trailer for that game initially, and I was like, oh man, this game could be really awesome. Platinum Games is doing it. And then I see the trailer at the Square Enix press conference where it shows me gameplay, and I'm like, yo, this game is not for me. I don't know how you guys felt about Babylon's Fall, but these CG trailers just don't, tell me anything, and they kind of mislead to a certain extent. I mean, they literally do mislead, given that so many of them add release windows, and I know delays are just something we gotta deal with in gaming, but I think if you're gonna do something as minute as like as a CG trailer, or like a logo reveal, or like the teaser that God of War did, I don't even want to call it a trailer, whatever they did, don't be announcing release windows and things like that, because that is something you should announce after gameplay actually comes out, or you are super confident that you're gonna hit that release date. And Bethesda used to be really good about it, where they wouldn't announce a game too early. Do you guys remember the marketing for the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim 11/11/11? They had a teaser trailer right away, but they had that date of 11/11/11. It was just, 11 months out. That's not that long in the grand scheme of things, especially when you talk about gaming these days, when you're getting games announced 4, 5, 6 years ahead of time. They did a relatively good job with Skyrim, and same with Fallout 4. You can have your opinion about Fallout 4, but they didn't really talk about the game. They teased it here and there, but then they went guns blazing. E3 of 2015, the game came out 6 months later. Fallout 4 sold really well. Skyrim sold really well. And to me, it's just like, why are you even showing these games off? Now, is Starfield gonna hit that November release date in 2022? I don't know about that one. Like, I don't know. Let's hope they do, but we see so many delays these days, and especially when, like, just because there are so many delays, and I know there's always that Miyamoto thing that goes around. Would you rather a game unfinished and released, or would you rather wait and have a finished product, or whatever the case is? Yeah, that's true. I would rather a finished product. We don't need, like, a lot of cyberpunks these days. But I think there should be a balancing act where if you announce a release window or a release date, you should try to hit somewhere close to that. And I get that we're in this pandemic era, so development times have slowed down a little bit. But you should take that into account when you do reveal a game like God of War and you're saying, hey, it's going to be 2021, and now it's like, I don't even think it's going to be early 2022. I think it's going to be late 2022. And I'm starting to get a little bit skeptical on whether or not Horizon's going to be this year, to be perfectly honest. That's on the PlayStation side of things, but stuff like this does annoy me a little bit. Probably not as much as I'm coming across in this video, because at the end of the day, it's just video games, and you should, at this point, not try to get too swept up by the hype of certain things. Like, if you bought a PS5 thinking that God of War was coming in 2021, and you wanted to be ready for that, well, yeah, that's kind of annoying, but if you bought a PS5 thinking that God of War was not going to be a cross-gen title, you're probably pretty annoyed about that too, so you kind of got misled by the fact Sony was like, we believe in next-generation titles, or whatever they said. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments section down below. Definitely want to hear from you guys. Am I out to lunch? Do you think I'm making too big of a deal about it? Do you think we should just, like, let teaser trailers get announced for games and then, wait however long? Because it could be 7, 8 years after that reveal of the Elder Scrolls 6 teaser trailer that we actually play the game. At the very least, it's going to be 5 years. You can't, it's not going to be under 5 years, because the earliest it can come out is 2023 after they're done with Starfield, and I find it pretty hard to believe that they're going to get Starfield done and parlay that into the release of Elder Scrolls 6 the following year. That might happen, just something I can't see. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.